Okay, everybody. So on today's show, we've got a special guest here. We have a local award-winning artist, someone that's been here in Las Vegas for quite a while, and they're going to be doing a celebration this week coming up, a second anniversary of an event that they're going to be doing. And so I wanted to welcome to the show today Brian Gardner. So Brian, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you for having me on. I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, so Brian, you're an award-winning artist and an author and a few things. And before we kind of talk about your event you have coming up, why don't you give me a little bit of background about how you got started and how all this came together?
Very funny story. I have a friend in Sacramento who loves Volkswagen Bugs, especially red ones. Well, I had a couple of books, a science fiction book I was selling at various events. And then I saw these mini canvas magnets. I thought, well, I could draw something on those. And I started drawing some flowers and stuff like that, just different designs. And then I have you can see in the background a little bit, my Hot Wheels collection on the wall there. And I had a real affinity for Volkswagen Bugs. And so I thought, well, maybe I can draw a Volkswagen Bug on some of these mini canvas magnets. So I did a couple of tests, and I happened to send her a red one with the hills in the background or mountains or something. She gets back to me in a hot email saying, "You have got to start a business. These are incredible. I love the way you draw them, and it made me smile," and all that. And so I said, okay, I'll see what I can do. And then I started doing it. And then I took those to the show. That's the only item I had in the beginning, is these mini canvas magnets. Then my son, who's a printer locally here, Franklin Printing, he started taking my original designs and scanning them. And then I started making stickers and keychains, and it just took off like crazy.
Nice. And so how many, what type of events are you typically going to where people are going to see you?
Yeah, the first one I want to tell you about is kind of funny. I do go to gun shows, and it's amazing. My stuff sells really good at gun shows, but I also do pretty much every Saturday the Celebrity Cars showroom that's on Eastern by Serene. And then there's some other shows that I do, like yours that comes up later in the year. The people from Boulder City that put on a Volkswagen show. And so those are some of the shows that I go to.
And then how long have you been drawing?
Oh my gosh. I've been an artist my whole life. My grandmother was an artist until practically the day she passed away. I have a children's Christmas story that I wrote. I didn't do the illustration so much on that, but I knew what I wanted. And then I've just always done art, just my whole life, my sister and I both.
And now you've been a Volkswagen enthusiast for a while?
Long time. When I was playing music, I'm also a musician. I started out as a drummer in 1969 and then transferred over in the 70s to being a singer-songwriter. When I was up in Tahoe, we had, I don't know what year it was, so don't ask me,
right.
But I think it was a super bug. It was a blue, kind of silver blue bug, and the license plate happened to be FRP, and I don't remember the numbers, but we called that the FERP mobile. And it was pretty much a rare color at that time. It was in the mid 70s. You may be able to kind of give me some hint about what I was riding around in.
Yeah.
But it was a really neat Volkswagen. And, my brother's girlfriend had a Volkswagen in the 60s, and I used to riding around in that all the time. So I've just always loved Volkswagens.
Well, very cool. Well, and you've been around here locally quite a bit, all the VW shows, and
7 years. Yeah. About 7 years I've been.
You've got a website that you sell a lot of the stickers, magnets, and some of your books on there. What's the website?
Yeah, that is classicvwart.com. And you can go there and I have all the stickers on display. I also have expanded the line to include canvas shoulder bags, beach bags, which people really enjoy those. And I have 2 comic books and a coloring book. And I'm currently working on producing a short story book with Volkswagens and all kinds of interesting situations, and having my friend who originally got me started in the business is going to contribute one picture, and a local daughter of a friend I have, she's 16, she's donating 2 pictures to the book, and she's an up and coming artist, and I'm so pleased to be able to include her art in my forthcoming short story book.
Well, very cool. Now tell me a little bit about this event that you have coming up.
Yeah, boy, did I get lucky. I talked to the owners of the Celebrity Cars showroom on Dean Martin, 7770 Dean Martin Drive. And they said, yes, you can have your second anniversary event in our showroom. We're going to have a tie-dye t-shirt contest. And the winner of that contest is going to have a voucher for an advanced copy of my short story book, and they get to pick something from the table of their choice. We're going to have a Volkswagen car show outside. My son has arranged a friend of his. She is going to come in. Her name is DJ Mika Gold. She is going to be in the parking lot playing music from the 60s. Everybody that comes in, the first 100 people, get a goodie bag with all kinds of great stuff in it. And you'll be able to tour the Celebrity Cars showroom with expensive cars, rare cars, and really unbelievable exotic cars. If you've never been to that showroom, you've got to come to the party, even if that's the only reason you're coming. Now, there'll also be one final thing. I'm going to have mini canvas magnets that are blank, and for free, the first 25 people, kids of all ages, that come to that table can, and I'll have a bunch of pens, bunch of highlighters there. They can draw their own design, take it home with them, put it on their refrigerator or wherever. And so it's really going to be a fun event. We'll have some drinks outside that we don't really want those to go in the showroom because the cars are very expensive and rare, but we will have, refreshments outside with the music and the Volkswagen car show, and all of my art will be on sale.
Well, I wanted to thank Brian for coming on and sharing this event that he's got going on. So if any of you guys are out there and you're going to be out and about looking for something to do Saturday, February 1st, there's going to be that event happening. It's going to be at Celebrity Cars over on 7770 Dean Martin Drive. Check them out. A lot of cool cars to see there. They're going to be doing the second year anniversary for classic VW art. That's Brian Lee Gardner, and it's going to go from 1 to 3 p.m. So that's Saturday, February 1st. If you guys are out and about and available, want to check that out, make sure you guys go and check out Brian, support his art, and support those in the VW scene, guys. And until next week, guys, later.